Good evening, everyone. This CPOC Commissioner meeting is hereby called to order. The time is now 6:01 p.m. My name is Jolly Hatchett. I am the chair of the Citizens Police Oversight Commission, and I will facilitate this meeting. This is a public meeting of the Citizens Police Oversight Commissioners that was properly advertised pursuant to the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act. There is one amendment to the agenda. There will not be any reports. There's only one action item on the agenda. With that amendment, will someone move to approve the agenda?
I second.
Did anyone, I'm not sure. I did hear you, Commissioner Thomas. I'm not sure if anyone moved for the approval.
Moved.
Thank you. At this time, I will give the community comment colloquy only just in case there are any members of the community who have questions or want to weigh in prior to us moving forward. The community comment colloquy is as follows. You will have 3 minutes to address the commissioners. Any documents or communications that you might use to supplement your comment should be submitted to CPOC. I will keep the time and notify the board when 3 minutes have elapsed. We will not take any comments, questions, or concerns that are not related to the one action item that is on the agenda. The commissioners may choose not to comment or respond in any way to your comment. Now, thank you. I will move forward with taking roll. Jolly Hatchett, I am present. Hassan Bennett, and I know that the new format, some people cannot unmute themselves.
I don't see Hassan in the list.
All right, absent at this time. John Solomon.
He's muted, but I just unmuted him.
I'm here, but this thing keep muting and unmuting me. So, but I'm here.
Thank you. Commissioner Melanie DeBose.
I'm present.
Commissioner Rosora Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Hakeem Pia.
Present.
We do have a quorum. Now, for the commissioners, when we last met, there was a resolution to move forward with selecting whether or not we wanted to move forward with selecting an organization to perform the executive director search on behalf of the commissioners. Since the last meeting, I believe that all 3 proposals, well, not I believe, I know all 3 proposals were circulated to commissioners. Just want to see whether or not the commissioners had an opportunity to review those and if there's any further discussion to determine whether or not we want to move forward with selecting one of those 3.
Okay, I'll speak up. I have reviewed them, and as I voted the last time we were here on Zoom was to go with the second company. So that's just my opinion.
Well, no, that's fine. And if we do move forward with the motion today, we can then vote accordingly. But I just wanted to really see and flush out, to give individuals more time to actually look through and review them and flush out to see if there's any concerns or any other issues or anything like that for us to discuss amongst ourselves and move forward from there.
This is John Solomon. I reviewed the proposals. So yeah, I got a chance to look at them.
Thank you, Commissioner Solomon. Commissioner PA.
I reviewed them and made my decision.
Do you have any thoughts or concerns?
No, as I already mentioned, I like proposal 1, the detailed plan and the track record that they had so far. So for the positions that they've already picked for different parts of our for the city.
And Commissioner Bose, also just want to give you an opportunity to raise any thoughts that you may have in connection with this.
I have none at this time.
Okay, if that is the case, will someone make a motion to consider the resolution to hire an executive director search company out of the 3 proposals that we have received?
A motion to select the search committee.
Thank you. Can someone second that?
Second that.
Okay, and just for clarification, I'm not sure how they were labeled. I believe I sent them out proposal 1, proposal 2, and the 3rd proposal was actually it had a name attached to it. Is everyone okay with moving forward to cast votes based on those three proposals being indicated, proposal 1, proposal 2, or the identifying letters of the third proposal?
Yes.
Okay, and one moment just for clarification. I have the identifying letters of the third proposal I'll refer to as, well, I'll just call it juris. So now with the, if we can just take a vote. We'll go with Commissioner Thomas first. I believe you already indicated your preference, but if you're going to cast a vote, please cast a vote for which search firm you would like to go to.
Yes, Chairman, I would like to go with the second company, number 2.
That's going to be proposal number 2. Is that your vote, Commissioner Thomas?
Yes, Chairman.
Okay, Commissioner DeBose, do you have someone that you're going to vote for?
Provided that the order of the original conversation has not changed, my vote is for proposal number 2.
The order has not changed. There's proposal 1, proposal 2, and then there's the third organization. And just as a reminder, the third organization had no particular affiliation with the city or haven't done any searches for the city before.
For 2.
Commissioner PA,
Proposal 1.
Commissioner Solomon,
Proposal 2.
and my vote is going to be for proposal 1. So with that being said, John, I see you lit up. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
No.
Okay. With that being said, I believe that the count would be that proposal 3 would be proposal 1 would be the majority. When proposal 2, sorry, I'm conflating all of it. Proposal 2, and I'll just ask Catherine to come off mute really quickly to confirm that proposal 2 has received the majority vote.
Correct, Chair. That was my count as well.
Okay, thank you. Does any other commissioners have anything that they want to add or any concerns?
In regards to us choosing what company we would like to go with?
Yeah, just in reference to
Okay.
the vote.
Yeah. I guess my only concern, and I apologize, Chairman Jolly, is that we will have input along with this company, that we will be able to have a powwow with them. That's my only concern.
So my reading of the actual proposal is that the commissioners can have as much or as little input as they would like. I believe proposal number 2 actually provided for the commissioners to do more of the legwork, which would mean that the commissioners would have much more insight and give much more direction than the other proposals required or allowed for.
Thank you.
So from here, just logistically, Catherine now has the information. She will move forward with solidifying the request for a proposal. And Catherine, can you just let us know in terms of a potential timeline or what we should be looking at and any possible next steps?
Unfortunately, I'll have to reach out to find out what the timeline is, but because the commissioners have selected a firm that is already under contract with the city, this should be a relatively straightforward process from here. So we can begin working with the company and many of the steps are in process. We're using a version of the job description from last year, things like that. So it should be able to move ahead quickly.
Okay. Catherine, I would just ask that you be the intermediary for that and you just let us commissioners know if and when and what is or will be needed from us in order to move forward with that as expeditiously as possible.
Absolutely. And we'll make sure commissioners are receiving regular updates on this so that we can move this process forward very quickly and get your input on any stage of the process you would like to be involved in.
Thank you. I'll just ask before we adjourn, Danny, I know we've already made the selection, or whomever may be the host. Can you let me know if any questions were submitted by the community in advance, or if you see anything in the chat?
There's nothing in the chat and no questions were submitted in advance. If anybody would like to ask a question, they can raise their hand. It looks like we do have a question. I'm going to mute Isaac right now.
Hi, Commissioners. I'm just looking for like the ABCs of who this company is, how much they're being paid to do this search and the parameters of it. And then also, can I get a copy of the resolution?
I'm not 100% sure what you mean when you say, can you get a copy of the resolution? I mean, what will be made available will be a finalized version of the agenda, which should reflect the passing of the resolution. What was the other question?
Yeah, the name of the company, how much they're charging to conduct the search, and the parameters of the search, just basically all the soup to nuts details that I'd be interested in getting for a story.
One moment. What I can, or what I will rather share with you, is that the proposal is for $35,400 to be broken up in 4 different payments of $8,850.
Yeah.
And just in the interest of, because I hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst, in the event that somehow something does not go accordingly with the actual proposal for that individual, I will hold off on actually formally announcing until I get the green light from Catherine that we're definitely moving forward with this entity and don't have to go to a backup entity or do this thing all over again. But if there are other questions that maybe we can discuss, I will direct you to Catherine Twigg and or Anthony Arachi after the meeting. Any
Well,
other?
Yeah, no, I'm confused. So you're not publicizing the name of the firm, even though you guys just voted to authorize moving ahead with that particular firm?
That is inaccurate. What I said in terms of, and I'll direct you back to the initial portion of the community colloquy where it says that commissioners will may choose to respond or may not choose to respond. But for your edification, the name of the organization is changed. So hopefully everything goes forward with this request for a proposal and we don't have to do it again. Now that we've advised you of who the name of the organization is. Thank you for that. Any other questions or comments in the chat?
Nothing in the chat, and I don't see any other hands raised.
Okay. Will someone make a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.